My name is Taubie Motlhabane. I'm the Executive Director for the Tshwane Convention and Visitor Services Bureau. And our job as a convention bureau is to market our city as a tourism destination for both business events and leisure events. But also our job is to market it as an investment destination. Obviously we want to attract investment into the city. And our city, previously known as Pretoria, a lot of people know it as Pretoria, is the capital city of South Africa and the administrative capital of the country. All the government offices are there. And all the foreign missions, so all the countries that have got embassies and high commissions, they have it in our city. So it is a very interesting city in that when you think about South Africa and you want to know about the political history of South Africa, a lot of the events that happened politically in South Africa that led to the democracy that we see and very proud of actually happened, either started or concluded in the city of Tshwane. I mean, the inauguration of the first democratic president of the country, the late President Nelson Mandela, happened in Tshwane. So we are a very proud city in that we refer to ourselves as the capital of freedom. The way South Africa's freedom was won and where it was won and where it was celebrated is in our city. But over and above that, we also a city where 7 of the 8 national research centers are in our city. So we are a research center in terms of the capital. So there's a lot of knowledge. We are a knowledge hub. We are the city in South Africa with the most universities. We've got the only medical university in the country is in our city, in the city of Tshwane. The largest university on the continent, which is the University of South Africa, is in our city. And then we've got the university, the Tshwane University of Technology and University of Pretoria, which are quite big university. Again, knowledge, academia, research. And we're also known for being a city where a lot of sporting codes come there. So from the universities and their facilities, but we also have what we call the Center of Excellence for Sports in our city. So our city, we attract a lot of, well, our aim really is to attract a lot of association meetings and a lot of sporting events into our city because of the technical knowledge that exists in our city. And another thing that we're very proud of, we call ourselves the African diplomatic capital. We have the most foreign missions in our city outside Washington, D.C. So this is our city. There's a lot of work to do in terms of promoting it as a destination. But we are very, very positive that we've got a lot that we can sell, and it's also beautiful. In terms of investment, the city has developed quite recently an economic development agency, the Tshwane Economic Development Agency, and their job is to attract investment into the city, obviously. And they are not just talking investment. There's a couple of projects that the city has started to develop that we hope to, I mean, there's agro-processing. There is aerospace village that is being developed to attract investors who are looking to develop their business also in the aerospace area industries. We call ourselves the automotive capital of South Africa. We've got the BMW plant in the city of Tshwane. We've got Nissan, we've got Ford. And there is now what they call an incubation hub for automotive, an automotive village incubation hub. And what the city is doing is looking at people that want to invest and saying, okay, as an investor, what are you looking for in terms of projects? And then the city will say that if you bring in money, obviously we're looking at investment incentives in terms of tax for investors. This is just one of them. But I mean, we've got if you've got investors that are interested, I don't want to reveal too much, but we are having the Tshwane International Investment Conference happening in April, where we are selecting throughout the world 100 investors who are interested in investment opportunities. I mean, there is IT, there is agro processing, there is aerospace, there is automotive, there is so many, and of course tourism investment opportunities as well in Tshwane for hotel groups. So we are actually interested in countries that are actually looking for investment opportunities for us to say that here's a platform where the investors can indicate their interest, and then we will match them with projects to come to the conference, and then when they're there, there is the conference, and then they get to tour the investment projects. How many? Tourists. Well, we are not getting too many tourists as a city at the moment, because one of the things that is we're getting on average about 2 million a year. And one of the things that is making it very restricted is because, again, the tourism infrastructure in terms of the number of hotels is not what it should be. And hence the focus on attracting tourism infrastructure investors into the country. And that will be one of the focuses at the conference that I've mentioned in April. Because we do actually want to increase the number of tourists, but if we don't have the infrastructure, it's going to be very difficult to do that. Yeah.